की गिनती देश के सबसे बड़े उद्योगों में होने लगी। अपने पिता की तरह ही के बाबू भी देश की राजनीति में सक्रिय थे। उनके प्रभावी व्यक्तित्व और सूझबूझ की वजह से सभी बड़े नेताओं के बीच काफी इज्जत थी उनकी। लेकिन एक विषय ऐसा था जो के बाबू के दिल के बहुत करीब था, और वो था कृषि और किसान। के बाबू का ऐसा मानना था कि भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था में कृषि और किसानों की अहम भूमिका है। और फिर कुछ ऐसा हुआ जिसकी कल्पना किसी ने भी नहीं की थी। बात सन 1965 की है। उस साल देश में अकाल पड़ा, भारत के इतिहास में सबसे भयंकर अकाल। इस विषम परिस्थिति से निपटने के लिए देश को लगभग 1 करोड़ टन अनाज आयात करना पड़ा। भुखमरी से निपटने के लिए जितना अनाज अफ्रीका को आज चाहिए, उससे 5 गुना ज्यादा अनाज हमारे देश को उस वक्त आयात करना पड़ा। देश में पड़े अकाल ने के बाबू पर गहरा असर डाला। किसानों के लिए उनका प्यार उन्हें कुछ करने की चुनौती दे रहा था।
यद्यदाचरति श्रेष्ठस्तत्तदेवेतरो जनः स यत्प्रमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तदनुवर्तते।
के बाबू का यह मानना था कि उद्योग जगत को राष्ट्र निर्माण के कामों में हमेशा आगे रहना चाहिए। देश की हरित क्रांति में अपना योगदान देने और खाद्य पदार्थों के मामले में देश को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने की जैसे उन्होंने ठान ली थी। देश की खाद्य सुरक्षा में सुधार लाना अब उनका मकसद बन चुका था। काफी सोच विचार के बाद उन्हें लगा कि भारत में ज्यादा से ज्यादा अनाज की उपज हो, इसके लिए जरूरी है कि देश में अच्छे फर्टिलाइजर प्लांट्स हों। और अपनी इस दूरदर्शी सोच को अंजाम देते हुए ठीक 2 साल के अंदर सन 1967 में के बाबू ने गोवा में जुआरी एग्रो केमिकल्स लिमिटेड की स्थापना की। प्लांट के शिलान्यास में मौजूद थे गोवा के पहले मुख्यमंत्री श्री दयानंद बंडोडकर। जापान की तोयो इंजीनियरिंग कंपनी द्वारा निर्मित यह प्लांट राज्य में निजी उद्योग क्षेत्र का सबसे बड़ा प्लांट था। इसी प्लांट से गोवा में बड़े उद्योगों की शुरुआत हुई थी। आज उसी प्लांट को हम सब जुआरी इंडस्ट्रीज लिमिटेड के नाम से जानते हैं। जुआरी एग्रो केमिकल्स के फर्टिलाइजर प्लांट में पहला उत्पादन हुआ 26 मई 1973 को, और देखते ही देखते वो ऐतिहासिक घड़ी आ गई जब यूरिया से लदी पहली जय किसान फर्टिलाइजर स्पेशल ट्रेन इस प्लांट से 5 जून 1973 को रवाना हुई और अक्टूबर 1973 तक फर्टिलाइजर से भरे लगभग 10 लाख बैग्स का उत्पादन हो चुका था। जुआरी इंडस्ट्रीज की लोकप्रियता का अंदाजा इस बात से भी लगाया जा सकता है कि सन 1970 में जब कंपनी का पहला पब्लिक इश्यू निकला तो उसमें 8 गुना अधिक आवेदन कर निवेशकों ने अपना भरोसा जताया। और आज ये प्लांट 3,99,000 टन यूरिया, 3,50,000 टन DAP और 3,50,000 टन NPK के उत्पादन की क्षमता रखता है। इस प्लांट की कुल उत्पादन क्षमता 10,99,000 टन है। धीरे धीरे कंपनी ने फर्टिलाइजर के अलावा जय किसान ब्रांड के दूसरे हाई क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट्स जैसे इंसेक्टिसाइड, फंगिसाइड, हर्बिसाइड, ऑर्गेनिक मैन्योर, माइक्रो न्यूट्रिएंट्स, वाटर सॉल्युबल फर्टिलाइजर और बीज वगैरह भी किसानों तक पहुंचाया। साथ ही कृषि के वैज्ञानिक मुद्दों पर किसानों की मदद के लिए एक प्रोग्राम बनाया गया है, जय किसान संगम। जय किसान संगम का लक्ष्य है खेती के जरिए किसान भाइयों के लिए ज्यादा से ज्यादा आमदनी। पर ज्वारी इंडस्ट्री
A very warm afternoon to everyone. Can I go one? Very nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues and friends, a very warm afternoon once again. We are very happy to let you know that we are right now streaming live through YouTube and Facebook to about 1,500 odd employees across India. I welcome every one of you to this launch ceremony of the new website of Paradeep Phosphates Limited. A website in today's digital age is the first window for anyone to learn about the organization. It helps build perception and trust, communicate product lines, strengths and strategies, attract prospective employees, foster relationships with present employees, customers, investors and stakeholders. We've assembled here today to gift ourselves a re-engineered website that will merit for the impact we make in the Indian fertilizer industry. A very big round of applause for that. We shall begin this launch ceremony with lighting the lamp. May I request Mr. Suresh Krishnan, our Managing Director and CEO, Mr. R.K. Gupta, our Chief Procurement Officer, Mr. Harshdeep Singh, our Chief Commercial Leader, Mr. V. Vinay, our Chief Sustainability Officer, and Mr. Milind Akerkar, our Head of Supply Chain, to please come forward and light the lamp on this August occasion. Thank you, sirs. Thank you so much. Born in the year 1981, Paradeep Phosphates today is a behemoth in the Indian fertilizer industry. Backed by a very strong parentage in the Birlas and the OCP group of Morocco, we are today the second largest private sector company in India with a capacity of 2.6 million tons of complex fertilizers and 0.4 million tons of urea. We cater to over 8 million farmers through 70,000+ retail points across 16 states in India. The natural habitat of this incredibly powerful story is a website that's been engineered for the last 8 months. May I now invite the Head of Marketing Services at Paradeep Phosphates, Mr. Kuldeep Sharma, who has been an instrumental part of remaking this website, to please take us through the need, journey and the impact of the new website. Kuldeep Sharma, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Sushnatu. Good evening, the esteemed leadership team, MD sir. See, first of all, we should also understand what was the need to rediscover the website or redo the website. So, we actually, just before the IPO was launched, we did the website of PPL. but we got 1 week's time, and we were able to, make the website, which was a reasonably good brochure. So when I say brochure, the website is currently in a very static form. It is not young, it is not mobile, it is not so mobile friendly as it should be. So there are 3-4 key features of website which are there. So one is it has to be reader friendly, it has to be investor friendly. So key things like investor who is looking for is the latest price, latest annual report, latest results, everything should be there at the click of the button. So those are a few things. Then there are certain keywords which you should just which should pop up, and then we can run some Google campaigns which build the SEO and SEM. So those are key things, and those were few things which were in back of our mind when we also got some feedback from investors that our website is not looking very young. So the idea was not just to create a young website, also to make it very trendy and having a lot of information without actually showing the people that there is so much which is there. So there will be minimum loading time for each page, and there will be, very pleasant images. And what we have also understood with our, we have decided with our partners is that we will keep on, redoing few pages, the visual appeal of the website, so that the newness remains. So I will just take you through what we have done. What is the kind of re-engineering that we have done with the PPL website. So we say, that's basic thing is what is our, purpose, the company's purpose. The company's purpose is to create healthy soil. So healthier soil, healthier people is our key thing. The landing page is basically that. And the website is a story in motion. From its home page to the contact us page, the website is very mobile. It is actually, it's like a poem. It has to move, and it is a story in motion, as we say. So there are different aspects of farming, different aspects of progressive farming, different aspects of new product development, different aspects of agri-services, agronomy that are covered here. And also, we also would be, having a very live, infrastructure of having a number of blogs which cover the latest stories in the website. So balanced fertilization, as we say, is the lead motive of PPL, and the company has been spreading the awareness of soil health and balanced nutrition. So we've been doing it for 40 years. In fact, one of the key stories when we went in for IPO, MD sir has been telling the investors, and most of the investors went home convinced that it is the only company before IPO that established the brand without the support of urea. So balanced fertilization, we have been extolling the virtues of balanced fertilization among the farmers of different geographies of India, and that is what we've been talking about through various on-field activities and farmer contract programs. We have a page on brands and products. So that is what, when anybody goes to the website, he wants to know what the company is all about, what are the brands, what are the products. So those are, again, ready to see kind of, page which is there. Then we have something called PPL for farmers. So our farmer focus, which MD sir and Chairman sir, CCO sir keep saying, farmer first policy. So we keep talking about the farmer first policy through various things, various farmer connect programs that we do, farmer meetings, crop seminars. We do more than 7,000 farmer meetings in a year, more than 500 crop seminars, IFCP campaigns, merchandising, special events we do, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan Divas, World Soil Day, Jai Kisan Divas, International Women's Day, and of course the soil test, soil health campaigns, and our mobile soil testing labs, which are there 13 number in the state of Odisha. So each of these is showcased in this website. And of course, we are also showcasing the digital outreach of the brand, the Facebook, the YouTube, and the WhatsApp groups. As we, just when we were assembling, we were playing a film about our founding chairman, Dr. K.K. Birla. The pride of place in the website has been given to the founding chairman, Dr. K.K. Birla, with a lot of images. He was a leading luminary of his time, and he influenced the industrial policy of India quite a bit. So it is just fitting that we give him the right tribute through the website, and this particular video has also been embedded onto the page which talks about Dr. K.K. Birla. We have, when we talk about the leadership page, on the leadership page, the key thoughts of our chairman and our esteemed MD and CEO, they have been captured on the leadership page itself. And then the home page has an easy scroll. So when I say easy scroll, so you have to just keep scrolling down and easily it navigates through different sections. So this is all in easy scrolls of the website. The visuals have been very painfully selected, and the story is also carefully cured. The investors can see the annual report, analyst presentation, latest results at a glance. They can also connect through LinkedIn. In fact, one of the LinkedIn posts recently that we had when our MD sir became the FAI chairman was very highly liked and followed by people. So there will be a direct link to that. So PPL has a very robust ESG policy. We have compiled our latest ESG report also, which is very comprehensive. And this has been captured pretty well in the website also. We talk about, a lot of migratory birds who pay our annual visits to our plant in Paradeep, and also the biodiversity in Goa. So that is something that we are covering in the website. So overall, the website is going to be visually appealing and rich in content. We talk about 2,280 acres, home to more than 300 plus migratory birds, 6.85 lakh trees, numerous wetlands and lakes. It is the true epitome of sustainability, CSR and ESG. We will also talk about CSR, of course, where we do positive impact to the lives of people around the plants. Now, for the investors, it allows very easy navigation. When any investor wants to see the results of the latest, as well as the archival results, all of these would be easily available at the click of the button. So that is something which has been built in the website. And that is about it. In fact, I would not try to steal the thunder from the actual website, experience of yours. So I would just request you all to scan the QR code, and you can see the website yourself. Thank you very much. And in all this, I think Sushnato, Gaurav, they have been part of it. Sushnato leading the entire thing through very painstaking work throughout the last 8 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kuldeep ji, for a fantastic kind of, peekaboo of the entire value chain on the website. Thank you so much once again. We'll kind of quickly go back. So friends, the Paradeep plant is a jewel in the crown of PPL. Nestled amidst 2280 acres, the plant is home to 300 plus migratory birds, about 6.855 lakh trees, numerous wetlands and lakes, and is a true epitome, as Kuldeep ji mentioned, of sustainability, CSR and ESG. The strengths of Paradeep plant range from 1.8 million tons of annual production, backward integration of phosphate acid, captive power through heat recovery from sulfuric acid, a private berth at the Paradeep port, 3.4 kilometer long conveyor belt for inbound logistics, and large storage facilities. At the heart of this operational excellence are 900 people led by our Chief Manufacturing Leader, Mr. Pranab Bhattacharya. May I now invite Pranab to share his thoughts on the launch of our new website and the impact on the Paradeep ecosystem. Can we please connect Pranab on the screen, please? Can we maximize Pranab's screen, please? Meanwhile, till the time Pranab comes up live in a big way on the screen, the website has 9 distinct sections and about 14 subsections, under each of the 9 distinct sections. We've actually very nicely crafted the story of the entire value chain, right from the inception of Paradeep Phosphates back in 1981, the fact that it was taken over by the Birlas in the year 2002, and that time it was a Sikh company. And very quickly the turnaround happened by 2006. And with that, finally we got to kind of get listed on the stock markets in May 2022. Pranab is fantastic. Hi Pranab, good to see you.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, over to you.
Yeah. Good afternoon to all of you. First of all, I thank Kuldeep, Susnato and other team members for relaunching our website. For everyone's knowledge, the Paradeep Phosphates is located closer to the port. The deepest port in the draft is 14 meters. Our site is at 4 kilometers. From the port it is 4 kilometers closer to the highway and close from the airport. It is 120 kilometers from the airport. And all the nearby, all the big industries are available, like IFCO. They produce around 2 million metric tons, IOCL, then Jindal, then ArcelorMittal. And we have a site around 2,200 acre land and around 800 acre land for green belt. As per policy, we should maintain 33% green belt, but site is 39% green belt. So that is one of the maybe best place in the fertilizer. When we had the opportunity to meet all these investors that came to the site, they've seen the site, they're so much happy to see all the green belt and the facilities available for further expansion. I used to say one common question, what next? So that is their question, what next, what is our growth path and all. They are very, very happy to see this, all this migratory about it gives confidence. We are producing each granules of fertilizer by protecting environment quality and safety. I had also opportunity to see the new website launch, and these are like history. History is very, very carefully captured. History incorporated in 1981. Then on the way it was listed in May 23. Then acquisition of Goa. Then we have a competitive advantage. We have a competitive strength. The strong value chain, backward integrated. We produce all these integrated products: phosphoric acid, sulfuric acid, and power. We have own power generation. We are not only produce power, we also produce power from the hot sulfuric acid. This is the only plant in India where power is produced from hot sulfuric acid. And for information on everyone, every day we are producing around 250 megawatts power without burning any fossil fuel. We only burn the fossil fuel for drying of the fertilizer. No one in India that facility is available. So this is our strength, and we, as a Paradeep team, as a team, we can always communicate to our investors. For this site, power is free. We are only giving the duty 55 paisa per unit. We have a very logistic advantage. Captive bar, 14-meter draft. Then large storage facility. The large storage facility, we have 50,000 tons of ammonia, we can keep it here. So any emergency, if I get it lower price, we can take a commercial advantage and we can keep 50,000 tons of ammonia here. And also your facility to sell the ammonia from this facility. This is another advantage from this side. So that where we can buy ammonia at a lower price and also you can sell it, it gives extra revenue from the side. Robust distribution network. We have advanced manufacturing capability with the latest technology. We have here technology and granulation, all this now new technology, smart technology I would say. All the old plants are single mode scrubbing, we have a dual mode scrubbing, and our plant emission norm is international standard, and our norm is below 50 ppm. For other plants in India, the ppm is more than 100 ppm. Our quality, the design of plant quality 2 to 4 mm 90%, although FQ norm is 1 to 4 mm 90%. Then environment side, quality side, we are best globally. If you see the investor fund, there is all quarter results is there, annual report is also there, then corporate governance is also there. Even if you click this site, you get immediately what is the today's share price. So these are the things is very, very available at site, all the policies, then all the directors committee, these are all specifically mentioned. And the last, but very, very important, is recently launched ESG. The ESG, we have ESG steering committee, and all the ESG parts very carefully are captured. Where we talk about circular economy, we talk about how to improve our environment, social and governance. I encourage all of you to go through this website and pass on this message. All this critical information is available. And whatever the information available, anybody meet with the investor or any your peers and all, whatever the information available at site, instead of giving any info personally, just advise them or request them to go to the website. All information is crystal clear available. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Pranab, for sharing these insights with us, as we have captured these insights on our website already. So, thank you very much, sir. Let's move forward. So, our newly acquired fertilizer unit from Zuari Agrochemical at Goa is unique in many ways. It was set up in 1967 by the House of Birlas in collaboration with US Steel Corporations. Our Goa unit is one of the only 6 plants in India that has co-located urea and complex manufacturing. Goa's competency lies in specialized NPK grade production. In fact, solely our Goa plant in India produces NPK 19. Goa unit also caters to agriculturally developed phosphatic market like Maharashtra and Karnataka through a very powerful age-old brand called Jai Kisan. At the epicenter of the mammoth operations of 0.8 million tons of complexes and 0.4 million tons of urea are 462 people guided by our chief manufacturing leader, Mr. Nilesh Desai. So may I now invite Nilesh to share his perspective on the new website and the impact that it would have on Goa ecosystem. So please, sir, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction about the Goa site. Good evening to all and wishes on the launch of the new website. Congratulations to the team for a successful launch. With digitization spreading very fast, every stakeholder would want to make a well-informed decision with data, facts, figures well analyzed. If you do not provide them with the right and accurate data, then they would pick up such data from the open domain, which will not be accurate, and their decisions would not be in our favor. And hence, our website, wherein we provide the right and accurate data to all our stakeholders. Reading becoming slowly, diminishing with pictures, videos, presentation and storytelling is something which registers very fast. This website, which is the new avatar, is the right or the apt for such provision of data. All our stakeholders, including the investors, RM suppliers, vendors, service providers, and finally our customers, will gain confidence with all the data that is rightly available on the website. Our social connect cannot be portrayed better than the website, anywhere else than the website. Product advertisements, if you have seen, are slowly reducing, while organizations are portraying themselves as partners towards the customers, and website is one of the places to do it best. Also, with multiple locations of manufacturing like Paradeep and Goa, and a marketing and procurement team leading from the corporate office, website is a place for a third person to look all of us at one place. Our customers, the farmers, can be best understood by us sitting at the manufacturing locations through their connect over the website to us. I would also look forward to our HR team to utilize the website for engaging the right and the best people to make this organization more vibrant. Once again, congratulating the team for such a wonderful website. Thank you.
The single most important strength of PPL is its sales and distribution network. Cutting through 16 state, 21 regional office, 5,300 plus dealers points, 70,000 plus retail points, a proud sales force of 142 marketing officers, 170 J Kisan Salakars, and 26 agronomists. PPL caters to provide its 8 million plus farmers, purpose of providing food security to the nation. May I call upon our Chief Commercial Officer and Sales and Marketing Leader, Mr. Paradeep Singh, to share his thoughts on the impact of our new website on sales ecosystem. Please, sir.
A very good afternoon to all of you. Good to see a full house. So एक बारी जोर से हो जाए जय किसान, जय किसान. उसके बाद आपकी मुस्कान. So that's the whole purpose of again putting up a vibrant website. I think compliments to the entire team, Krishnato, Gaurav, Kuldeep, and all the team members who have contributed to it for building this new website. I think the team has shown one of the key values of agility in terms of refreshing it quite fast. That's well appreciated. So I think like Nilesh and Pranav mentioned, it's basically the window to our PPL world. So what we do gets reflected, and if we are agile in terms of showcasing it on the website, that makes a lot of people understand what a vibrant and what a wonderful organization Paradeep Phosphates is. I think it's been built up by a lot of people, right from our workforce at the plants and our frontline people. So that's what's have really helped us build this organization. I just want to reiterate at this forum, while we have the website, it's each one of us who are live sites, who represent our organization, and I would see a lot of amplification of our values of customer centricity, sustainability, agility, and integrity reflecting through each one of us. And I take this forum to kind of really reinforce that this journey of customer centricity is not just meant for the customer-facing team, it's for each one of us. How do we make this organization more customer-centric? I think that's going to be very important. And today we were having a review in the morning. Just to share with you, our turnover is approximately 12,000 crores. So YTD February. That's a wonderful journey that under the leadership of Mr. Krishnan that we have covered. And it's going to go strong. But one very interesting dimension of that was that out of that 4,000 crores comes from basically directly from the channel partners, right, from the farmers. but there's a component of almost 8,000 crore which comes from the DBT segment. Why I'm saying that is that it's important for us to realize that the DBT works well if we are customer centric, if the quality of our produce is good, if the farmer picks up our brand first, because that's where my cash flow gets enabled. So very, very important that we keep our focus on the journey of customer centricity. And of course, when I will speak about sustainability, but it's very important, I think Pranav highlighted that, and it's very important that in our journey of nutrition, we look at balanced nutrition. That's how we kind of build sustainability in what we are trying to do. So I think I must say that healthier soil, healthier crops, healthier people, that's a very interesting thing, and we relate with this very much. And some of our work which is happening, whether it is the NPK grades that we have launched from Goa or the NP grades which we have done from Paradeep, and as we move forward, we're going to look forward to a lot of fortified grades. And in partnership with ZFHL, we're also doing a lot of micronutrients and organic fertilizers. So the focus is definitely leading to healthier soil, healthier crops, and healthier people. So that's what our focus will be. And I again compliment the team. And the only thing which I would look forward to is I would like to see a section of progressive farmers also and some farmer speak happening on the website. So all the best to the team. And thanks for all the support to all the sites and the frontline team. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So let's move forward. As we move closer to the launching of our new website, may I invite a very important stakeholder, TIC Works, who has been responsible as our partner to co-develop this site, to share their thoughts on this website. I would like to call upon Shilpa, Momita, and Sarfaraz from the TIC team.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Shilpa. Yes. Good evening, everyone. I'm audible, right? There's an echo?
Yeah,
there's an echo.
Momita, can you please, everybody else other than the speaker, if you can go on mute, please. And whenever your turn comes, please switch on the speaker. Yeah, thank you, sir. Sarfaraz, can you please go on mute? Yeah. Yeah, Shilpa.
Good evening, everyone. It's a real honor for me to be here, present virtually for the launch of the new PPL website. On behalf of the entire team at TIC, we are thrilled to have worked on this project and to see the site go live today. At TIC, we are passionate about telling stories. We build websites which are not only good in functionality but also user-friendly. And I must say that that today the website that has gone live is extremely wonderful. The effort that the team has put in, I'm very, very proud of the team that has worked on this website and made it a success. The other thing which I would also like to tell is we have put in a lot of effort to make this website not only visually appealing but user-friendly too. The site is easy to navigate. All the information for the user is just a click away now. The website, we have used Paradeep technology for the website to give a better user experience to the user. The website is device agnostic and search engine friendly. But the true stars of this website are the folks at PPL. Let's give them a big round of applause. Susnato and team. It's their vision and their commitment to excellence that has made this website possible. They have been wonderful collaborators throughout the process, and they've given us valuable feedback and insights to make this website, it has helped us create a website that is true to the PPL brand. I would like to raise a toast to PPL, to all the hard work and dedication by both the teams. It's been a true collaboration, true partnership, and that's the main thing. You know, when there is a true partnership, we come up with amazing results. That's what we believe in. So that's what the website stands for. And I'm confident that the website will serve the purpose of PPL today and for the years to come. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. Sarfraz, would you like to say a few words?
No, nothing. Just wanted to thank everyone, especially core team from PPSI, Susnat, Pradeep sir. And we are really proud to say that it has been designed and we finally successfully we got something which is user friendly, easy to navigate and visually appealing, which was yeah. And we are looking forward to get some feedback from all of you and we'll keep continue to improve and involve us improving your website. It's not like you launch and you're done. It's a live thing, so we have to keep on improving this website. So thank you for my side. Nothing else.
Mobita?
Yeah, Shilpa. So, hi all. This has been a very exciting journey. So, like how Shilpa said, that we wanted a website which would be user friendly, which would be visually appealing. The content would be, connecting to the masses. So, we have been able to achieve this goal. And if you go through the site, it looks so global, really global in nature. It looks so lively. There are like micro interactions all throughout the site. Plus, we have tried using as many images of the organization. So when you go to the site, we go to the various sections, there's an instant connect. So that's, the entire experience is very good. The UX is great. Coming back to the team, Susnato and the team, they've been very, very cooperative. We've worked in a very close-knitted fashion. Weekly meetings, and there's been good feedback and constructive feedback from the team. So there's been a lot of help, we received from Susnato and team. Thank you so much. And also the TIC team. For those who do not know, a website development project involves many people, many people. So, we have webmasters who upload images and content. We have web developers, software developers. We have front-end developers, content writers. We have designers. We have the digital marketing team. We have testers, the IT team. So many people, have worked dedicatedly on this project for these few months. And I thank each one of them. It's been a very collaborative effort with the PPL team. Yeah, thank you. Also, we at TIC look forward to working ahead with PPL on many more such projects. So that's me. Thank you. Signing off.
Thank you, Momita. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. And as she was a part of the project, she was the project manager, right? Thank you, Momita. Thank you for sharing your views with us. Let's move forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our very own fertilizer force. His superpowers lies in his business acumen, experience in the fertilizer industry, and exceptional communication and strategic planning skills. The big moment, ladies and gentlemen, has arrived. May I request our Managing Director and CEO, Mr. Suresh Krishnan, to kindly come forward and launch the website and share your thought with us.
So ladies and gentlemen, I'll just request you to kind of browse the website at your own leisure. For the time being, we'll request Mr. Krishnan to kind of say a few words on the occasion.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Well, at the outset, it's certainly very important for us to recognize that this assignment of setting up a new website was certainly a very important agenda for us. And why I say this is important is that over the years, over the last 4 or 5 years, our industry, that is the fertilizer industry, the companies that we represent today, and the people and the management team, all have kind of transformed for all right reasons. I think it's important for us to realize today that fertilizer, which was an industry which just used to talk about selling some nutrients, has over the last couple of years at least, has become very crucial with respect to global food security. I think today fertilizer industry, food security, and when it comes to energy security, all are being kind of ranked at the similar level, at the same level. And this is very important for us, and we've all noticed this during the pandemic. We noticed this very clearly and experienced it in terms of the recent chaos that we saw in Europe with Russia invading Ukraine and all other issues that we had. Under these circumstances is when we as Paradeep Phosphate were trying to regroup ourselves. We're trying to kind of put a story for ourselves right, and we were trying to get an investment story which will have a major long-term impact in the Indian fertilizer sector. This was all about expanding capacities at Paradeep, integrating with a more specialized unit in Goa, working with a new set of managers who are joining the group, and more importantly, looking at a vision which is to ensure that we are a major contributor to the farm economy in the coming years. I think we did come with the concept of farmer first at some point of time, but I think if you look at it today, the various initiatives that we have and the effort that we're doing is all not only to do with farmers alone, it's also to ensure that the soil health and soil productivity, which finally will ensure that the food security for a large growing population in India and globally will all work in the right manner to ensure that there is peace in this world. Let me tell you, I would like to underline the word peace, because food security is something absolutely important to ensure that there is a reasonable amount of peace that happens in not many other worlds other than the developed economies. We have seen food crisis even as recent as a few days back in Pakistan, where there were shortages and you could see what kind of issue that people were facing. So given all this, our sector plays a very important role. And just to give you a background in terms of where we come from, the Indian fertilizer sector, some of you might be aware that was the outcome of the first green revolution, wherein India was struggling to get food. It was in the 60s that we had very poor crop productivity. We did not have enough to feed, and we literally had to go out and import even basic grains. And that was the first evolution of the fertilizer sector itself. And let me tell you, this was a very exciting sector over the 70s and 80s, and we've kind of transformed from there on. And Paradeep Phosphate as a company is very much, I would say, a subset of this larger global plan which India and Indian government had. And in 1981, when Paradeep was set up, it was a very ambitious project from the government of India to really have an phosphoric acid, sulfuric acid capacities in the country, which was literally non-existent. That was the beginning of this entire journey for us. Unfortunately, given a lot of supply chain constraints, 81 to 2000, year 2000 was in the most exciting phase for Paradeep. That's when the privatization really happened. And I must tell you today that even though we see all the right things and the good things out here, in the year 2001, when we acquired Paradeep, it was one of the most challenging acquisitions that we ever did. It was not very easy for us to sit and decide in terms of what is going to be the business case, how are we going to transform this company, and what all we need to do. And with our partner in OCP, a global leader in the phosphatic world, I think we did come with a plan prior to making our first bid to acquire this organization. And it took us about 10 years to really put the first phase of, I would say, rehabilitation in place, the first phase of growth in phase. And from a company which was hardly producing anything and losing a hell of a lot of money, we actually became profitable and healthy beginning the year 2010-2011. And 2010 and 11 is also important for one more landmark in Indian fertilizer sector. This is when Government of India decided to open up the phosphatic and the NPK segment of fertilizer. And that gave us opportunities in terms of looking at products and products of various types, which could be far more relevant to the farm sector in general. And thereafter is when we decided that we will launch ourselves into the next true phase of growth. And this phase of growth has been optimizing our capacities right across. I must say that today we're all proud members of Paradeep Phosphate as a company where both in Paradeep and Goa, we have capacities which have optimized. We have backward integration which looks quite interesting. And we have now a very, very strong platform which can take us to the next phase of growth. And I think these are very, very good times for us. And I believe that this website launch that we have today primarily brings out the integration of two units that was always been part of each other. It was Zuari which made an investment into Paradeep, and we always had intention that these two companies will work well as one unit, as one corporate. But we had other corporate issues to really kind of merge these two, given that we had Government of India's investment in the company, and we had to find an exit for that, and we had to do a number of other corporate activities before we could merge these units. Today I'm glad that two units which came together in 2001 are finally integrated into one organization, and finally we are seeing a robust, very exciting website which captures this journey as we look at it today. And I'm sure this foundation will really take us forward in a big way. But friends, let me tell you, I'm not really from this generation, to be very frank. I came in at a time when our first job first assignment I did was making a corporate brochure. That's how you go and present your company, which was way back in 86, 87. But today, the first impression you create through so many things, and website is one of them. But one very important thing that we must all keep in mind is any communication that we do with social media, which is all very live, which can really get across to hundreds, thousands of people, we have to be very transparent and honest. I think we stand for a very honest brand. We stand for transparency, and I personally believe that everything that we do here, everything that people get to see here, they should experience the same when they meet each one of us, when they come to our units, when they come and experience doing their business dealings. This is going to be very, very important to really keep the brand strong and to really help us to grow. I'm sure there's a lot of commitment in terms of ensuring that we take our value systems in the right manner and take things in the right spirit. And I'm very hopeful that we as a team, besides this, our major first launch of a website and all other initiatives that we have on the digital space, will certainly work towards ensuring Paradeep Phosphate becoming a much stronger brand, a preferred brand, and something that people will look forward to. We already have enormous amount of, I would say, relationships right across the globe. We have a large supply chain which imports more than $1 billion worth of various raw material. We have a large reach in India, right across, I would say, pretty much the entire country. We also have a major reach in terms of working with farmers in all these states that we work with. And we have a big responsibility. And one major responsibility which has been added on to us last year is more than 1 lakh shareholders who come into our family. I think we have to keep all this in mind as we take our next steps. And I'm sure that this website will help us to communicate with all of them. And I also hope that going forward, we'll have the website in the Oriya language, maybe in Marathi, and a few other languages for people to see and understand. Because we have a lot of stakeholders who may not be able to relate to this, to English. In any case, today it's a day to celebrate. Wish you all the very best in terms of what we have done. And I think the entire team, including the team at TIC, I think thank you very much. And you all need a big applause. And let's hope the future is good for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Give him one more round of applause, please. Okay, so last but not the least, let's just hear the entire journey from one of the person who is actually leading this project. I would like to call upon Mr. Sudhantu Lahiri. He'll be giving his true journey and experience with us. Please share.
Well, I was just supposed to give the vote of thanks, but I think God has been kinder than required. But I'll just kind of conclude this ceremony with a vote of thanks. Of course, a lot of hard work and toil planning went behind. The website has been developed afresh over the last 8 months through cross-functional teams, about 350 odd emails, 100 plus virtual meetings with TIC, innumerable agreements, disagreements, work, rework, design, redesign, and often a blue ocean imagination from all of us. But at the core of it, it's relentless teamwork, dedication, and efforts of everyone working very, very cohesively. I would like to thank for the website and for this event. And please, ladies and gentlemen, join me with a round of applause. The entire TIC team, Shilpa, Momita, Sarfaraz, Sanjeev, and team. Our marketing services team, Kuldeep sir and Gaurav. Our IT team, Manik, of course, a lot of technical kind of heavy work was uplifted by Manik, Sanjay, Devi, Mahesh. Our compliance team, Sachin Patil, a hell lot of regulatory assignments have to be uploaded in the right fashion. Our plan team, Sudhi, Ranjan Mishra, and Anand Rajadhyaksha, who has been very kind to give us very difficult photographs. Our design team, Chetan. And finally, our admin team, Raj, of course, always been there for us. And of course, everyone in the organization has helped us, with data information from time to time. So a big thank you to all of you. And finally, of course, from the business team, wonderful mentor in Alok Saxena, and of course, myself. I would really urge all the employees to browse the website and spread this in your own ecosystem. And should you have any feedback, we do have an email ID for all of you. You can actually write to us if you have any feedback on the website. So with this, I'll conclude the session. Thank you all for participating, for joining in to the live stream, all the employees across India. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. We'll close the live feed here. Thank you so much.